Have you ever come across a person, whether it's a male or female, young, old, doesn't matter what they're doing, where they are, or anything, that you can just feel something about them that tells you, I don't know who that person is. I have never seen them before. I may never see them again, but she is somebody. He is somebody. And the somebody doesn't have to mean any particular way. Maybe it means they got a lot of money. Maybe it means they're famous. Maybe it means they're about to have a lot of money or about to be famous, but there's something about their energy that just tells you something about the person, even though you've never even spoken to them, don't even know who they are. That's called presence. And it's a real thing that is not a figment of your imagination. What I'm going to tell you is how you can start mastering presence yourself in the way that you carry yourself so that other people see that and feel that in you when you walk into a room. Number one, what is the story that you're telling yourself in your head right now? Has a big role in your state. You ever hear people talk about your energetic state? A big part of your energetic state is what is the story that's going on in your mind right now. The biggest challenge to this story, folks, is not when everything's going great and making sure you keep telling yourself the great story. The challenge is, how do you show up and what kind of energy do you have when things are not going great? And what kind of story are you telling yourself when things are not going exactly the way you want them to go? This is a form of mental toughness, is a form of discipline, and it plays a huge role in whether you can have that presence or you can't, because every human on the planet has times in life when things are not going the way that you want them to go. So what is the story you're telling yourself? Number two, that story will be reflected in your energy. Understand a law of energy is that energy is reciprocal. In other words, people reflect the energy back to you that you are reflecting out to them. This doesn't mean if someone's nasty to you that you have to be nasty back to them. However, whatever energy you're reflecting out to the world, you are most likely to get more of that energy back because energy is naturally reciprocal. In order to not reciprocate negative energy coming from someone else or any energy coming from someone else, you have to actually do a little bit of work. It takes a little bit of effort to not do that. Most people don't put effort into anything because most people are lazy. So they simply reflect whatever you're showing them. So if you show them that you believe in yourself and you're confident and you're someone to be followed, guess what? People will believe in you, think you're confident, and they'll follow you. But if you reflect that you don't believe in yourself and that the story you're telling yourself is negative about you, guess what everybody else is going to think about you? The exact same thing that you are reflecting out to the world. Another thing is that energy cannot lie, which means energy is going to be reflected back to you. That is exactly what you're showing the world, and it's no coincidence why you're getting what you're getting. And number three, how are you showing up in your presence? How are you showing up? If you were to watch yourself, would you follow you? Would you believe in you? Would you think that you are somebody based on the way that you carry yourself, based on the way that you operate in your business, in your life, when you're dealing with other people? Would you look at yourself from the outside looking in and say, that is somebody? Or do you look at yourself and say, I'm nobody? All right, the way that you see yourself and the way that you show up consequently determines how other people are seeing you. Understand, they're not doing some deep dive analysis on you. They're looking at you and picking up whatever you're giving out. You want to change that? Here's what you change. Go to workonyourgameuniversity.com, join my circle group coaching program. You can learn more about how to apply this stuff.